there is definitely a message that has been pulling on me the last few days. There could be somebody around your energy. It could be a family member or sibling. For a lot of you, I feel like it is either going to be an ex-partner or the ex-partner of somebody that you're interested in spending time with or creating a new partnership with yourself. So definitely those are things to be looking out for. And before we get started, if anybody wants to be able to donate or make a purchase, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, Amazon wishlist in the description box below. I also have my other services listed down there and my contact information as well if you wanted to be able to make a bigger purchase. And I thank you guys so much for whatever you do to support me on this channel and to support my path and my purpose. It really does help me out, whether it be those things or liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to be on here for this message today because I am almost out of gas and it gets a little hot when it starts getting hot. My phone overheats. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get started with this reading today. I'm going to sit this down for just a second. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so let's get started with this today. So, somebody could definitely be jealous of the progress that you're making, about how they were trying to take you down or trying to destroy your self-confidence in some sort of way, trying to destroy what you're working on in some sort of way, possibly even cause you to quit for some of you. This person may have been doing some manifestation before sleep. I feel like you guys have been doing some manifestation before sleep as well, though. Some law of attraction stuff. Maybe even listening to some subliminals at night. Those are fucking amazing, too, by the way. I definitely love the rain subliminal messages. Those are great for nighttime messages. Confidence, happiness, and motivation is a good one for you guys right now. Yeah, somebody could definitely have been trying to cause you to get extremely angry, angry enough to throw away everything you've been working on, or possibly even lash out publicly in some way. Somebody also could have been completely holding back or hiding their emotions in some sort of way. There could definitely be something to do with AI here. AI replica is one of the things that's been coming up a lot lately. And not necessarily the game. I don't know why. It makes me think of other things. It makes me think of people that are like trying to copycat. And they come off kind of robotic because of it. Yeah, there's definitely been, I've dealt with a lot, you guys, over the last couple of years. And you know what? Any of those readers that you've been listening to right now that have like 30,000 subscribers and shit, that are talking about how all of a sudden their videos are taking so long to upload and they don't know why. Yeah, they've been sending that shit my way for fucking years. But the last year or so, it hasn't been affecting me. As soon as it went back to them and started affecting them, they all at the same time started sending it this way. So my entire channel's been kind of dropping. And so extra likes, shares, comments, subscribes, donations, purchases, things like that right now. All of the extra support you guys can send me, so fucking appreciated right now. Because it proves them fucking wrong, because we are not going to let them take this over. Hi, Danielle. Or hi Samya. I read my name off there instead. Sorry. Hi, Rashima. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. Anyway, you've definitely been trying to look for clues. Somebody may be watching you very closely as well. Somebody could be trying to stop you from being able to take some sort of vacation or from being able to get away from the fray. They may be trying to place extra stressful things in your life as well, or trying to sabotage things in some sort of way. But all of these things that they're doing are really seeming to have no effect on you. Even if, you know, you are having a bit of a hard time, even if it's hard to get through, you're working through it, you're overcoming it, you're facing it. You are extremely committed to what you're working on. You're extremely committed, loyal, dedicated. You are ready to put in that hard work, that blood, sweat, and tears, and you've been doing it for a long time. And I feel like you have dealt with so much in your life that these people really have no effect on you, and they don't understand why. It's because these people have never really been through a damn thing in their life. And you've been doing everything that you've been doing with absolutely no support while they have people paying their rent and shit. They have people paying their rent, buying their food, putting gas in their car, making sure they have everything that they need. And so they really don't even know what it is to work hard like you do. And it's fucking crazy that they're jealous of what you have going on. Fuck, they have everything at their disposal to be able to turn around and make something in their own life, and they're refusing to do that. They're refusing to do that, and instead they're spending all their time watching you, all their time following you, all their time looking you up, or all their time really paying attention to what you got going on and being jealous of it, resentful of it. I do feel like there could definitely be somebody that is extra jealous of some of you as well, that may actually end up trying to hurt you in some sort of way, or trying to lure you somewhere in order to attack you, or, you know, gang up on you with their friends or something like that. And a lot of this is because they're really just angry, resentful, bitter. So if that's the case for you, I feel like this is definitely an ex, or the ex of a partner that you're interested in now, somebody you're getting to know, or somebody that you've recently gotten into a relationship with. You might actually even know somebody as well who got hit by a car while they were on their bike. Some of you could have actually been riding your bike more frequently recently too. Getting a little more exercise, working out a little bit more. You've been really doing a lot of things that make you feel good, that raise your endorphins and your dopamine and things like that, to where you're feeling confident, you're feeling top notch, you're feeling really good about everything you're doing, and it's driving these people fucking crazy. Driving them crazy. We're gonna put those back for now. Somebody could even be trying to get pictures of you in some way as well. Trying to get you to go the direction that they want you to go. Or there could be somebody that is really jealous of your singing voice too. Or maybe even the ideas you come up with when it comes to writing. You are a diamond in the rough. You shine so fucking bright. Even when you are living in the gutter, you are definitely going to shine bright. It's like you're on this rocket ship to the moon and nobody can stop your progress. Basketball could be important for somebody too. Once again, with the exercising, maybe playing some sports, getting out there, having a good time, raising your dopamine, raising your confidence, aligning your chakras. There's a lot of fertility, abundance, and growth around you. You've been traveling down life's path for a long time, and you've had a lot of twists, turns, bends, but you are not confused about what it is that you want. You're very confident, very stable, very set on your goals and on your path. The Rainbow Fish book is coming to mind right now. You are such a giving, generous, kind, and caring person. I feel like you would definitely be one of those types of people who would pretty much give away the shirt on your back if somebody needed it. Like the rainbow fish, where the rainbow fish, everybody was so jealous of his scales and they were so mean to him and cruel to him. And then there was this one fish one day that was like, hey, I love your scales. Would it be okay if I had one of those? And so he gave him one. And then that fish was his friend. And then everybody else was like, well, I want one too. And so they all went and asked for one. And so he gave everybody one, and they just got progressively meaner and meaner as they were asking for it. And then he had one left, and this fish came up and asked for it. And he's like, I only got one left, though. If I give this away, I don't have any more of my own scales. And he was really mean to him about it. But at the end of the day, when he realized when he gave away all of his scales, he really didn't need them to be beautiful anyway. And when he held them all back to himself and guarded them and hoarded them, he really didn't have any friends around. Really didn't have anybody real around. The more you give, the more we share, the more we're gonna get. If anybody doesn't know, that's off of All Dogs Go to Heaven. Jamie, Teresa, Monica, Gordon, Maria, Garcia, Sonia, Kylie, Kira, Eliza, Beth, Jared, Kinky, Crazy, Diane, Kindness, Matt. I wanted to do that whole Matt Damon thing. You could definitely have some nerds around you as well. Grateful, or be one yourself a bit. Mario, Max, Facts to the max. So you're very factual. You have a lot of knowledge. I feel like you spend a lot of your time researching things, coming up with ideas, growing things. You definitely have a lot going for you in the long run. And that's a lot of what this person is so jealous of too. They really don't feel like they have anything they could even compete with you with, because you're so different, you're so vibrant, you vibrate at a whole other level. And they feel like there's really nothing that they could ever do that would actually be able to compare to you. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. We are not robots. I love that because that little robot guy came out on the dice a little bit ago too. I love your independence. Makes me feel free. Everything makes so much sense. Are you there? Can you see? Everything fell apart. Getting out may have become an art. Running so fast but still wishing it could last. Own your pain. Let it rain. Express your deepest feelings too. Don't shy away from what is true. Release a steady need for control. Perfection isn't good for the soul. Be who you really are. No one doing so. Those who love you for the real you will never be far. So we are not meant to be robots. We're not meant to be constantly in control of everything, constantly emotionless, feelingless, constantly stable and steady with nothing going on. We're not meant to be perfect. We're not meant to be emotionally unavailable, disconnected, detached. And we're not meant to do everything exactly the same as each other. These people really need to start looking at the good qualities that they have instead of focusing so much on what they think you have that they don't. No carbon copy. Cookie cutter bitches. I really like Snow the product. Snow the product is great. All these cookie cutter bitches. You flutter around like a butterfly. Your faith and optimism does belie the hardships we bear in this world we face. You learn at such a truly fast pace. Breaking out, transforming change. Nothing escapes your wide range. Knowledge and wisdom that you obtain each and every cleansing rain. Remember now who you truly are. Lift up your standards and raise your bar. You have far too much to share, to allow small minds to make you care. Show every inch of the real you. Be the butterfly on view. You are different, yes, it's true. But different is always beautiful too. So, do not feel like your differences are causing you disruption, chaos. Don't feel like your differences are responsible for these people's hate, bitterness, and jealousy. Because your differences are fucking amazing. These people don't like your differences because they're busy trying to fit into the crowd. They're busy trying to be like everyone else. Why you gotta be so complicated? Nights like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into that song. You're watching yourself like everyone else. You try to be cool. You look like a fool to me. Tell me. So these people really do look pretty foolish to you too with things that they're doing. These could definitely be the type of people who like to peacock on a regular basis, who like to get out there and show off and try to one up everybody, and who are busy doing the newest, coolest trend instead of doing what they're actually authentically relating to. They're just doing what everybody else is doing, wearing what everybody else is wearing, saying what everybody else is saying, and they're trying to be the one to say all those things first. But really, at the end of the day, you're somebody who's a trendsetter because you're go my own way, because you go your own damn way, and you don't just fucking modify yourself for everyone around you and their approval. So you're the one who's actually coming up with new things, new ideas, new ways of being. And it's only because you are just being yourself. You're also a very good communicator as well. I feel like people feel like they can have a very strong, intimate connection with you where they can't have that kind of connection with a lot of people. So when it comes to connecting to you intimately, people feel really close to you. People feel like they can talk to you. People feel comfortable around you. They feel calm and at peace. And you're not somebody chasing clout. So you're not going to take everything that they say to you and run around and spread it to the entire town. And you're also not going to spread fake rumors and gossip about people either. And I feel like this person thrives on those kinds of things, whoever this person may be in your life. Reveal your truth. Follow the moon. And focus and then act. So your gracefulness could also be something that these people are jealous of. Your strength, your warrior energy. The fact that you're very motivated, driven, that you can't be broken, and your spirit is untamed. You have decided that you're not going to let anybody shove you inside of a box because that's not where you're meant to be. You're not supposed to be some sort of jack in the box that people can just twist your fucking lever and pop you up out of there anytime they want to see you. You might be like a jack in the box in the sense that every time you pop out, everybody's surprised. You're somebody who has worked very hard to remove each and every layer and show more and more of yourself every day. To not wear that mask of concealment over your face. You're very brave. These people feel like you are very brave too. And I definitely feel like there is somebody in particular that feels like you could definitely be their best friend because they can talk to you about anything. They can get along with you. They can really vibe with you. They feel good in your company. They feel very at peace. They feel calm. They feel like your energy is something that they long to be around and that they enjoy being around. Your intuition is also something that is very strong as well, and you listen to it and you express things. When you know something is going on and you know something's hidden and you know something's up, you make sure to express it. And when these people go to respond to what you're saying, they know better than to lie to you because they're like, fuck, they already know anyway. There's no way I'm going to be able to pull one over on them. So what's the point? And you know what? They caught me. And they're not being an asshole about it because I feel like you're a very calm and patient, forgiving person. You're very compassionate and understanding. You're pretty non-judgmental. And you really give people a chance to see that they can be their true self in front of you. And that it's okay that they don't necessarily feel like they can be their true self all the time. Because you get that. But at the same time, you're done trying to cover up any of those parts of yourself. So if people want to be around you, they're going to have to accept those things about you. Yeah, somebody feels like this could even be a situation where somebody was lied to. Where somebody was tricked and left to walk away in shame. This could be a situation where somebody was manipulative, conniving in some way. You could have even dealt with this in the past as well. You could have dealt with somebody that was very cruel. Somebody that stole from you ideas or even really important trinkets, charms that you may have had around, or maybe even pieces of jewelry that really weren't worth anything, but they came from somebody special, or even like a keychain or a necklace. Somebody may have even lied to you about a death as well. And you know better, you are listening to your intuition on this because you know what's going on. The lies that you've dealt with in the past have brought you a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of heartbreak. And these are the things that developed your intuition, that brought you to the level that you're at now. So some of these people may actually be jealous of the level that you're at now, and they may be in this cycle of going through this currently with somebody. And they're trying to figure out how you can deal with this person, why they tell you the truth, why they communicate to you, why they open up to you, why they're able to reveal themselves and unmask themselves around you. And it's because you don't make them feel ashamed of themselves. You don't make them feel like they're the most awful, disgusting person on the planet. You don't make them feel like they have to hide pieces of themselves because you'd hate them if you saw the truth. And this person makes them feel that way. And you might have made people feel that way in the past because you may have been a little bit more judgmental, a little less open-minded. You could have been really hurt and in pain at that time. And when you're hurt and you're in pain, you do hurt the people around you. Whether we like to admit it or not, we hurt the people that are around us. When we're extremely emotionally attached to something, and when you're with the King of Swords, you're really usually extremely emotionally attached to them to stick around, because usually they can be extremely overly critical, cruel, overly analytical, super logical. They don't believe in things like intuition. And even if they do, they're not going to tell you that. Even if you get it right, they're not going to tell you that, because you know what? They want you to believe the lies, the bullshit. They are busy spinning webs. They're busy manipulating. They're busy controlling the situation. They're possessive. They're cruel. Yes, but we could take them back. Had to answer a message. So if anybody wants to be able to purchase a question, you may want to do it fairly quickly, because I'm going to be getting off of here in about 10 to 15 minutes. I got somebody I'm going to go do some stuff with, so anyway. You are somebody very intelligent, though, and you make intelligent moves. You think things through before you act on them. You're also somebody really intelligent when it comes to understanding people. You are somebody who has gone through a lot, and you've shifted, you've changed, and you've overcome it all. You've really gone back and delved into your childhood and the roots of who you are, and you've disinfected a lot of things that were kind of rotting or decaying from your background or your past. And this has helped you to be able to bring out those sides of yourself that you used to be ashamed of, or that you used to turn away from, or that you used to feel that same way about. That way of that shame and that I don't want to expose who I really am because these people aren't going to like me. And when you do that, you hurt people. That's what happens. You hurt people when you do that. And if you've had people hurt you in that way, chances are you have hurt people in that way at points too. Because you wouldn't have been attracting so many people who were masking a lot of who they were unless you were too in some way. And, that doesn't mean that you were like the fake person trying to be everybody's best friend. But most people are masking something, even when they think that they're being fully authentic. Today, I'm masking my need to ask for gas money. That's a good example. Because I don't like having to ask for shit like that. I really don't. It drives me fucking insane that I've been working on this so fucking long and I can't just fucking take care of my shit myself because, it's not the most lucrative path on earth. It really isn't. But it's a good path that I feel drawn down and that I feel I can help a lot of people in. So I rely on others to help me so that I can do that. So if anybody can do that, it would be awesome if you could, because I'm not going to be able to get home today. So, although I'm sure if it doesn't come through this way, the divine will come through in some way and take care of it. I just don't like the fact that I can't plan it out and have it already ready and available, and it's stupid. I don't like it. I'm sure there's a lot of things that you guys don't like having to wait patiently for too, right? And see, those are the things that I'm talking about. Those are the things that people are jealous of you because you're able to just sit there and be authentic like that and say those things. To actually be free, to not feel like everybody's going to run away simply because you don't have everything together all the time. And guess what? Nobody has everything together all the time. We're not fucking robots. We discussed this earlier, right? Vacation time. There could definitely be somebody that is very jealous of the vacation you're getting ready to take soon, or somebody that may even want to pay for you to take a vacation. Somebody may be jealous of your intuition as well and how you are able to predict things that are getting ready to happen. And the biggest reason I say that is because for the last month and a half or so, I've been telling everybody that it's going to flood like fucking crazy around here. Guess what? We have a whole bunch of flood alerts in effect the last couple days, and the river is way fuller than I've ever seen it the whole time I've lived here. And I was like, see, I told you. Because there's just so many people that don't really believe in that until they actually see it. And it's funny because, you know, they'll tell you believing is seeing. But no, sometimes seeing is believing too. Sometimes people actually do need to have that proof first, especially if they're the King of Swords type. And you know what? I've been that you ask for proof. Because guess what? You're not just going to believe whatever's thrown in your face. It's a good thing to ask for proof sometimes. It's a good thing to ask them, hey, send me a sign that this is actually you. So you're not just following whatever happens to come your way without even thinking about it. Sometimes you do have to use your mind too, and not just your heart or your intuition. Everything all lined up together and balanced out is what's going to give you the best answer you could possibly find. Thank you so much, Tori. Thank you for the love sent my way as well. I hope you're doing good today. So yeah, I'm probably only going to be on here for about 10-15 more minutes because this is going to end up overheating again here in a second, and somebody's getting ready to come pick me up here in a minute. So you're very different. You stand out. Somebody actually could, okay, wow, there could be somebody from your past. It's been a couple years since you've seen this person. That is still fucking jealous of you because somebody you may have dated for a very short time a couple years ago, this person could have had an extremely big crush on this person. They could have felt like they had everything in common, and really you could have even mentioned something about, wow, you guys should date. And this could have even been somebody, this could be somebody that is the opposite sex as you. Could have been a trans for some of you. You could have been dealing with somebody that was bisexual as well. And these two could have been extremely good friends. And you were like, wow, you guys should just date. And this person really wanted to date that person. They didn't say anything, but they really wanted to date that person. And that person had absolutely no interest in them. And I feel like a lot of that was because that person is extremely shallow. And they were only looking at you for your looks. You guys really didn't have much in common. You guys really didn't jive or vibe really, but this person wanted to be with you anyway, and this person could actually still be upset over that. They could have cried a lot over that. They could have really spent a lot of time in turmoil and pain, hate, bitterness, jealousy over this situation. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate you, Tori. And by the way, if anybody doesn't know, Tori does have her own channel as well, if you guys wanted to check that out. I'm pretty sure you do, it's more like talks, right? And not so much tarot reading. I'm not sure because I remember watching one of your videos a while back, but I don't think you had tarot cards in that one. So you're very different. You stand out, and you're meant to stand out. You're meant to be a leader, and you're very plain. It's like you don't even dress it up so much. You're just you. You show up as yourself, and yourself is good enough. And this person feels like they do so much, and people still tell them that they need to do more. You know what? There was a trans friend I had at one point in time. You're welcome, sweetheart. And thank you too. You are definitely one of my biggest supporters over here. So there was this guy I was seeing for a very short time. And he was very chauvinistic in a lot of ways. And this trans friend was there, and she was in a skirt, and she hadn't shaved her legs or her face. And it's because she had been going through a lot of hardship. She really didn't have a whole lot of money at that time. She couldn't even afford the hormones that she was taking before. And she was really having a hard time loving herself at that point in time because of not being able to do all those things. And this fucker tells her, you know what? If you're going to wear a skirt, you can at least shave your legs like a woman. And I lifted my pants up and I said, I don't shave my fucking legs, and you're fucking me. So what do you got to say now? Does a woman really have to shave her legs? She's already having a hard enough time, and she can't afford the shit to do it. So why don't you shut the fuck up? And everybody there's just staring at me, and I'm like, what? Nobody talks to him like that? Well, he can eat a dick. Because that's not okay. It's not okay, and I'm not going to sit here and watch you tear her down like that. Do you not see the pain you're causing? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, okay. Self-love messages. Oh, that's awesome. We could all use a little bit of those self-love messages sometimes too. Definitely. Sounds good. Okay. So, this could definitely be something where you guys might have been extremely close friends too. And this person hates the fact that they feel that way. But they just feel like you steal all their shine every time you're around, and they don't want to be anywhere near you because of it. This person may actually be suffering a lot of extreme karma right now because they haven't given up in so long on this hate campaign they've had against you. They may have even started a lot of gang stalking against you, or had a lot of people lashing out and attacking you in some sort of way. They may have even, oh wow, they may have even, some of them performed favors for certain people to get them to do things for them against you. They really don't have any self-respect. Time to take care of myself. Eating right isn't always easy. Sometimes healthy makes you queasy. Start off small with little steps. Over time, increase those reps. A healthy body is a healthy mind. No more will it be in a bind. Leave behind those nasty habits. Healthy eating isn't just for rabbits. As you change the way you eat, your body will heal, a marvelous feat. Express yourself more fully and leave behind the guilt and shame. Eczema, IBS, acid reflux, heartburn. So this person could be dealing with eczema, IBS, acid reflux, heartburn. They could be dealing with a lot of digestive issues. They could be dealing with some acne. They could be dealing with some oily, greasy skin problems or hair problems, or skin rashes and things like that because of the stress they're under, because of the constant anxiety, or because of not expressing themselves, not saying what needs to be said, not expressing their love, not expressing their hate, not expressing the things that are within them that need to come out. And also, this person may be dealing with some weight issues as well. And some people like to blame it on, oh, that's just my body type. No, it isn't. It isn't. Because if you shifted the way you were eating and the activities that you were doing, and you shifted things around, it's amazing how your body transforms, and all of a sudden that's not your body type anymore. Because I've watched it happen. And I'm not saying anything against anybody who has that body type. You're fucking beautiful. Now I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to do. It don't matter if you're big. There is some big and beautiful people. Tempo by Lizzo's a great song too. But at the same time, there are things that you can shift and change in your life to make you much healthier. It has nothing to do with size, it has to do with health. Your empathy. Good business sense, logic abilities, charisma, these will all serve you well. Remember to give back to the earth for giving and providing for you. Your love, life, strength, and positive energy are some of your best strengths. Business partners will trust you. So if you feel like things have gone down in your life lately a little bit, or you haven't been receiving so much stability, or whatever it may be, you may want to look around you at the outside world and see if there's something you can do to give back to Mother Earth. Because Mother Earth will provide for you, but she does want appreciation and recognition too, just like any other mother on this planet. She wants to be seen. She wants to be noticed. She wants to be heard. She wants to be appreciated. She wants to be loved and cared for and nurtured. If she's going to nurture you, love you, care for you, provide for you, comfort you in your time of need, then she also wants those things in return. So remember to take care of her too. Remember to take care of the women in your life that love you, care for you, nurture you, that are there for you anytime you need it, that answer the phone every time you call, or that have advice that they share, whether you like it or not, that love you and that speak their truth. It's really been helping you express yourself more. A lot of the sickness in your body stems from not expressing yourself. My spiritual mother passed. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. That's got to be painful. Just remember that energy never dies, and when we are free of our body, there's so much more we can do sometimes. Not to eat your emotions, but to express them. Yeah, sometimes we can all get a little carried away putting our emotions into certain things, whether it be eating them, whether it be using substances to kind of slow them or bury them or numb them, or whatever the case may be. Antidepressants, because that's the same thing as using substances to numb them or bury them or sweep them under the rug. Antidepressants are the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just a different form of it. That would heal and take care of a lot of problems. Exactly. I agree. So this book hasn't came out in a while. I've had it for a while. I don't even know if it's actually ever came out during a reading. So I'm going to read a passage, whatever I flipped to over here. You young people are trifling with your divine destiny, treating it lightly. You're casting aside the greatest opportunity that comes into your life when you fail or refuse to be who you are supposed to be. There is a way to every human heart. You will be shown that way, and you will be given the words to speak. You could know somebody that is LDS as well, or Mormon. This could actually even be somebody that is jealous of your ability to be able to break out of that traditional religious sense and to free your mind, body, and soul from the shame, the guilt, the repression, the fear, the division that comes with those religions. And this person could be somebody who lives by a lot of those strictures, never does anything, never colors outside the lines, never really experiences life. And they could be really jealous of your ability to experience life, or your ability to remove the masks you have and be who you actually are instead of who the entire world wants you to be. Carlene, Marjorie, Harriet, Delphia, Carrie, Irma, Henry, Mayhem, Mon, Tingy, Reynolds. Okay, so trying not to keep you in a state of waiting, not seeing your value and your worth, not expecting to receive, not understanding the impact that you make around you. They wanted you to see yourself as worthless and unworthy. Know different, act different, be different. Start to see the effect that you have from a different point of view and different eyes, those of your maker. Look at your life through heaven's eyes. It's a song from Prince of Egypt. The stone that sits at the very top of the mountain's mighty face doesn't feel it's more important than the stones that form the base. So how can you see what your life is worth if you're judging it by beauty, wealth, or size, you must look at your life through heaven's eyes. So these people have been doing a lot of things to cause you to feel bad about yourself because of how amazing they see you as. Because that's why they're jealous. They're jealous because of how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, how unique you are, how different you are, how many great characteristics you have to you, how fully faceted your personality is, and how you're able to just be you. So do not ever let these people actually make you feel in some way, 4224, in some way like you are wrong, not good enough, lacking, because that's not why they're doing what they're doing. They're not doing what they're doing because you aren't good enough and they don't want you around and you're somehow flawed. They're doing it because they see you as more perfect than you actually are. They have placed you on this gigantic fucking pedestal, and they've decided to revolve their world around hate, bitterness, and jealousy towards you, instead of focusing on themselves and what they can do to improve themselves and pull out more of those beautiful things that are inside them. So if you're dealing with people that are a little bitter, things like that, remind them about the good things inside of them. Let them know what you see that shines about them. And let them know that there is no reason to feel like you are in some way superior to them. Because we are all beautiful, unique, and amazing in our own ways. And it's amazing what communicating these things to somebody can do. It can soften their hearts. And it can cause them to look in a mirror and go, holy shit, I've been being an asshole all because I wasn't feeling good about me. And then maybe it'll make them go, wait a second, I sing really good. Wow, I know a lot about different things, interesting facts. I know a lot about plants. I am pretty amazing in my own rights. And maybe I should start seeing that more instead of focusing on everybody else's beauty and getting so upset about what I'm lacking. Because I'm not lacking anything. I'm fucking amazing just as I am. You're beautiful just the way you are. Be honest. See? Exactly. Be honest. Be truthful. Tell these people what you see inside of them that is so amazing, that makes them unique, that makes them stand out, that makes them fucking awesome, and somebody that you want to be around, somebody that you love for whatever reason. See yourself in nature. Remember that we're all just animals after all. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Getting horny now. So this person could actually be extremely jealous of your unashamed sexuality as well. The way that you're able to express your passion, the way that you're able to be very free with it. And the way that you're just not scared to be you. Ace of Pentacles and the Stakes. They may also be very jealous of an opportunity or an offer that's going to be coming your way. Maybe you get a lot of offers of stability, loyalty, commitment, and maybe this person can't get anybody to commit to them. I knew somebody at one point in time that the only things she really had coming at her was a bunch of married people that just wanted to hide her in the background, but didn't actually have anybody that wanted to make her their main person. Honestly, I've dealt with some of that in my own life as well. I'm sure we all have at some point where somebody wanted us to be that second choice because we were offering them everything they actually wanted, but they were too ashamed to admit that. So they're not going to show that to the world. They're going to show the fake, made up lies